The word regenerative in agriculture means so many different things to different people.
It's restoring, getting the balance back.
Respecting the land and treating it well and allowing nature to do its actual job.
Really to include all of nature and culture in the practice, and to make sure that any decision is truly holistic.
It's about improving the soil to improve your entire farming system.
There are these broad principles about minimal disruption to the soil, both physical and chemical. We want the ground covered at all times, and not with monocultures, with a diversity of crops. We know this feeds the soil biology, and we know bringing animals back onto farms is a big, big part of this. So you take these broad principles and you figure out the specific practices for your piece of ground and for your crop. That's the evolution of regenerative.
I wouldn't say there's one answer and this is regen. I think regen's really dependent on soil health, soil quality, soil type, weather conditions. So it's more of a systems approach.
I suppose it's about producing a machine that is versatile enough for all of those different ideas that can be encapsulated by regen.
Well, essentially, I think it boils down to leaving a place in a better condition than when you started. It's about putting more back.
I'm fascinated by regenerative agriculture and how it's become such a buzz phrase. But for me, it's mostly about people and the soil. It's about reconnecting essentially urbanized living with the soil from which our food comes.
What it means to me is seeing these incredibly diverse and vibrant landscapes where people themselves are really flourishing. It's all intertwined.
So we're at an interesting space where part of the inclusivity of regenerative ag is that it's not totally defined.
I also believe it's still quite an emerging concept. I don't think we're ready to lock it in yet. It's a real boiling pot of all sorts of different ideas, and we're working out how relevant and practical some of those are and how easy they are to integrate.
There's no single answer as to what the best way forward is, and actually I think it's probably different on every farm. But it's also kind of an exciting time because there's so much happening. Groundswell is full of people all working on different ways of making farming more sustainable.
All you can see is innovation. All you can see is bright people working on the land and sharing best practice and learning from each other. You don't see it in many sectors around the world, and that's what makes regenerative farming so exciting right now.